Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So this will be the Monsterpalooza 2023 haul video. I'm going to show you everything I got signed and some cool gifts that I got from my friends that met up with us there. The whole Monster Squad was there. So it was a lot of fun. But I was like, you know what, I didn't do the haul portion. So shout out to Ortega for asking for the haul video. And special shout out to Ortega for hooking me up with one of the special autographs that I got for my kid's Megan poster, the concept artist. And if it wasn't for them, they letting me know, I wouldn't have gotten his signature. So special thank you to Ortega and Nocturnal for that. That was awesome. You guys are legends, man. I appreciate you guys. So my buddy Chris Duncan, Lucas Dostal goalie gold bobblehead from San Diego Gulls. He hooked me up with a bobblehead when they went to the game. So that was pretty neat. So thank you guys for that. And there's a really cool Godzilla 84 figure, reflection action figure. So hey, maybe Godzilla will be at a convention soon. Maybe get him to sign. I mean, the original one was at Palooza one year. So, you never know. And any of them Godzilla suit actors, if any of them are still around, maybe get them to sign. Why not, right? They also, when they went to the movie theater, their theater, because my theaters don't have anything cool. My buddy Christian hooked me up with the Scream popcorn bucket right there. So thank you for that, Weapon X. And then Amy and Chris hooked me up with the Scream 6 poster. And if you look like, dang, you didn't get Dermot Mulroney, I didn't get him. But guess what? He was just announced for CreepyCon Aftermath, so maybe I'll get him there. I know Chris and Amy got him. They said they met him, and they said he was super cool. So I'm like, oh, man, I got to meet him. Then going with, oh, you know what? Let's do this, too. My buddy Christopher Sapp, Atomic Arts and Music, he has one of the coolest booths there, one of the biggest booths. And he had a Fangoria, and I was going through all his Fangorias, and what popped my eye? What popped my eye? Huh? Dude, you know, the moment I saw that, I snagged it up really quick. And it's got a complete coverage, behind the scenes, Brandon Lee tribute by David Scow, advanced review. And I couldn't find where the year it came, what year it was from. It just says 133 June. So I'm looking more into it, but it's got The Stand, Stephen King's The Stand there. But this is what got my attention right away. When I saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, you got anything Crow related? You guys know I love the Crow, so there you go. Boom, got that. All right, let's move it along here. Let's see next. Oh, so even your boy messes up, man. Well, I had a cool Sharpie. It would have worked, but for some reason, Ian McCullough wrote on the black. So here you can see no problem there, right? But once it gets blended in, see, it's gone. It's super hard to see. If you look up close, you're like, oh yeah, there he is. White went in black. I thought that pen, the Sharpie paint pen, would have worked great on the black, but it didn't, unfortunately. So as you can see, I got two signatures on my poster because he signed it right there in the deco. So I mean, there's all that white on the shoulder. I know my buddy was giving him, George was giving Scott a hard time, saying, why does he make him sign where and with what pen and what? Well, this is why. You know, if you don't give them direction, they'll just sign wherever, or they might even sign over an existing autograph, like my boy Scott. He already had his Martin LP signed by an actor that was in the movie, and then Tom Savini kind of wrote over it. So it's like, dude, I mean, if you look at it, it kind of blends in with the lettering anyway, so it's kind of see, but all you have to do is look and see that, you know, there's already someone signed on it. So gotta be careful, man. You know, things you shouldn't have to worry about so much, but you know, it happens. See, so even your boy messes up. So like I said, I thought it would have worked. It would have worked on the white parts like that one, you know what I mean? But you know, still, I went with that Sharpie because it's a brighter red, but you know what I mean? But look, he signed it right there. Ian McCullough from Zombie, a Lucio Fulci, classic Zombie, dude. I love this movie. It's so rad. The fact that I have two people on there, Fabio Frizzi and Ian McCullough, this poster's sweet. I bought it at Comic-Con a long time ago. Never thought I'd meet somebody from there, from Zombie. So, you know, first West Coast appearance too by Ian McCullough. So I had to get him. Had to get him as priority since all the other cancellations happened. It's a bummer. Okay, since we're on the poster kick, as you can see, I went to the Cure concert a couple weekends ago, and the San Diego poster lacked, for a better word, excitement. It wasn't really cool. But they did have a really neat tour poster. With the clear like that. that I think Christian and Reina felt bad for me because the San Diego poster wasn't as cool as theirs from San Francisco or the Hollywood Bowl one, but they hooked me up with this one. How cool is that? Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Christian and Reina. Oh, I love it. Thank you guys so much. Maybe get Robert Smith on there? Maybe? Never know. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Monster Squad full life. Let's see what else. Okay. Another mess up. Tom Holland signed my Thinner album. Or Laserdisc, I should say. And you're like, where? Where did he sign it? You'd think, boom, would be perfect right there, right? But, again. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, I wasn't there. My buddy Mark went and got this signed. And, he used that pen. So this is why pens are important and placements are important. Because, as you can see, you got to zoom in and go, oh yeah, there it is, Tom Holland. But if I hold it here, it disappears, right? You can't see it. Can you see it? Somewhere in there. So yeah, Director Thinner. So if you look, if I frame it, it's on the wall, you can see it. But like, you know, but how cool would a paint pen would have worked right on the forehead? So I wasn't there, unfortunately. So I couldn't tell him what to do or where to place it. So, but I would have asked, you know, super bright pen right there. So remember, guys, pens and placements. It's very important. Don't mean to stress it enough, but you get something like that. Or my Ian McCullough poster. I got them signed twice, so, you know, can't complain. So yeah, there you go. See what I mean? See why the pen's important? There's a method to Scott's madness, right? And there's a reason why we emphasize paints, right? So there you go. But I got Tom Holland on there, so not complaining. Gotta love that. Moving all along, Steve Wang was there. How cool was that? So now I got to add another signature to my Masters of Makeup Effects, which this thing keeps growing and growing. There's so many people on there. But I mean, look at it. I mean, this thing is chalked up. You guys saw the video, right? How cool is that? So rad. So check it out. So and how cool is that? Picture next to the Gillman from Monster Squad that he was working on. I love that movie. You know, our whole group is called the Monster Squad because we all love that movie. And look at that, Steve Wang signed right there, right under the Gillman. How cool is that design, right? You already know I like the creature from Black Lagoon. And there's right there, rocking that sweet long hair. Look at him. I had to comment on him with his hair. This is so cool. Look at that. Oh man, and Steve Wang signed right there. He had a really cool story. He told me how he got to work on it because he won a contest where his winning piece, if you guys saw in the video, got him the chance to work on it, and then he got to work on Predator. So another one, another signature added to this amazing book by Marshall Howard Berger, Marshall Julius. Which, if you guys want to watch an interview that we did with them, it's on my channel. It's a really cool interview. I was really fortunate to interview them. Me and Sky got the chance to interview them about the book after the signing. So you guys, if you want to know more about this book and about them, go ahead and check that video on my channel. It's a really cool interview. Okay, I think I'm narrowing it down to Melinda Clark was there from Return of the Living Dead 3, the OC, and I always liked her from Entourage. Boom, got that. Oh yeah, and Christopher Nelson was walking around too. So right off the bat, you can see just boom, FX, right? But if you look closely, yeah, he signed it, Chris Nelson. So for whatever reason, that pen was super. It's the same pen that Brian Usna used. So again, make sure you prep it beforehand, right? So I was gonna place it on a table for him to sign it. And he's like, no, I got it. So he signed it in, no problem. And for whatever reason, when he was doing the end, bloop, it dripped. I'm like, oh no. And he's like, oh no. And then me being an artist, I like to draw. And me being an artist, I looked at it and go, you know what? We can make it work. Go ahead and can you write the word FX out of it, and it, you know, it'll work. Trust, you know, I'm thinking it'll work. Sure enough, he grabbed some of the paint, started making an F, and an X, boom. And in fact, Melinda thought it was on purpose, and I was like, not on purpose. Trust me, I wouldn't want that pen to spill like that. But we made it work, right? Looks pretty cool. You know, kind of his name does disappear, unfortunately, but that FX, boom, pops. But if you see it up close, boom, Chris Nelson. See? So why we emphasize prepping the pens and getting them ready. And it was ready, but for whatever reason, it is what it is, right? But look, but I got them on there, boom. And I was looking for Steve Johnson, and Bill Corso worked on it too. And usually those special effects guys are walking around, look for them, couldn't find them. So It is Melinda Clark right there. Julie Walker, her character name. And she had a quote: "The pain makes the hunger go away. Loves and hugs." Melinda Clark. Return of the Living Dead 3, directed by Brian Yuzna. I got him already at the dentist signing, and now boom, added on there. I went with the light blue, you know, to match your eyes. Right? That was pretty cool. So boom, got that on there as well. I'm narrowing it down to 2 more. I had already previously had the 2 writers from Freddy vs. Jason signed before. And then I got Ken Kirzinger right there. Boom. Jason. Freddy versus Jason right there. FBJ. He draws a little knife with the blood coming down, and boom, Ken Kirzinger. He actually said, what? Where's the video? Where's the video you getting him signed? There was a little accident with the phone. Didn't record. And yeah. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Got the signature. And we got it. Boom. So it was really fast. And yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. We all, you know, old school cult classic I've had for a while. Like I said, when I got a chance to see the screening at Beyond Fest, get the 2 writers on there, I'm like, dude. And when Ken Kirzinger's name was released, I'm like, oh, sweet. I'll add him on there as well. Boom. So there's that one. And now, probably my favorite experience, my favorite signature I got all weekend, because the interaction with this actress, Brooke Lees, was amazing. I've had this Debbie Stevens figure from Nightmare on Elm Street 4, the Dream Master, for so long that I bought at Toys R Us a long time ago. And, man, now that's a white Posca pen right there. Boom. How sick is that? She wrote Debbie, Bug Girl Rules, got all the hearts, and she drew a little bug on there. I know she draws like 3 hearts, like the green. She'll do the red and green for Freddy. So the red, it's almost coming off there, and the green. But she had a bunch of other Posca pins. I'm like, oh, keep going, keep going. She was like, oh, she's like, all right, bet, I'll do it. Boom, 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 boom. She kept going and going. So pretty sure I got the one with the most hearts, and because she gave me a hug and a cool bug. She's like, my bugs are getting better. But if you guys saw the video day 2 when I met her, it was day 2, day 1, day 1. She was amazing. She had so much fun, and yeah, she had a bunch of Posca pens there, so it was perfect. So that's why I always tell you guys too. If you guys don't have the right pen, you know, don't worry. I mean, if you want to be prepared, bring them with you, of course. But they should also have some too. But just, you know, the Sharpie on this one would have looked terrible, and that white Posca pen, prepped, new, ready to go, is money. It's sharp. Look at that. That is sweet. Man, she was so cool. And she was game to take pictures and, you know, and do the crane kick. Because I saw a guy before me did a karate move. I'm like, you know, let's see if I can get her to do it too. So, yeah, this one came out nice, dude. I love this one. Look at that. So, like I said, I just had it on Toys R Us. And then she's one of the rare characters from the Nightmare franchise that has an action figure. It's one of the, and I told her she's one of the coolest deaths of all the franchise. And she, you know, she agreed. I thought so too. But look at that. Boom. How sweet is that? That's sick. Hers had a really cool, like, clear bubble. Mine's just getting this weird yellowish tint. You know, I keep it safe. I keep it in the room, you know, not trying to get so much dust or, like, I mean, it's seen better days for sure. But now that it's got a signature on it, dude. Like, they even had a Freddy and a Jason back in the day, too. That's a sweet one. That's a sweet Jason, too. And Nightmare for Freddy Krueger. So, I mean, look at that. You can add her arms on there. She's really cool, too. In the movie too. But yeah, that's my haul. I don't think I have any more. My kids got, like I said, got the Megan poster. That's already on their wall. They got the photo up with her. There we got the picture. It's already up on their wall. They're super excited. I think that was it. Like I said, I brought my Freddy Krueger glove. I wanted Robert Englund signed. Unfortunately, you know, he got sick and had to cancel. And then previously, week before, Danny Lloyd from The Shining canceled. And I was going to get at least a cool 8x10 from his table from the movie, because trying to get anybody from The Shining is going to be pretty much impossible, right? I mean, Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, you know, Stanley Kubrick's already obviously gone. So, you know, I could add on my Dr. Sleep posters. I have Mike Flanagan, but he only had a cameo in it. So maybe. But hopefully Danny Lloyd returns back to maybe Son of Monsterpalooza and Robert to get them on there, because they're sorely missed. And Alan Troutman, the Tar Man, on Friday was canceled as well. So hopefully they're doing better and feeling better, because the fans definitely missed you guys, man. There's so many people that wanted to meet Robert for the first time, and unfortunately they didn't get a chance to. So that was a really bummer. But hopefully, like I said, he'll make it up. You know, he's a really good relationship with Elliot and the Monsterpalooza crew. So hopefully he returns for Sun. But they already got Sam Raimi, which is a big name. So I don't know if they want to do two, because it's in the smaller venue at Burbank. So I don't know. But hopefully soon, you know, they can get him back. But yeah, so that was my Monsterpalooza 2023 haul video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Tickle the notification bell, as Scott says, to get notified when another video pops. And as always, you guys already know, Eric will tell you, but it can rain all the time.
Skating. I wish the rain would stop just once.
Can't rain all the time.
Eric?